What is up, you guys? Decky Mexican here, and I'll be doing a review for a particular helmet that you guys chose. Now, I was doing a little vote on Instagram about what helmet would you want to see get reviewed of all the many MMPR helmets I have. So it came down to black and white, and so I didn't check the voting at the end, so I couldn't see the actual number, so I went with the Black Ranger. Alright, so we have the Black Ranger helmet here, or the Mammoth Ranger helmet for you Toku people. And so this helmet was made by Eric0101. Now this is a fully finished helmet that he did. I got it a while back, probably like a year or so ago. And he did it on a, he was just like selling it because he had this on his personal collection. And I heard a lot of good things about him. I ordered a kit before I got this, so those came out nice. And I heard a lot of good things about his helmets, his painting skills. So I wanted to give it a go, and it was really cool that these, instead of the clasps, it has magnets. So easy to close and open, to open and close. Also, another thing that's really cool is that there's a hinge on the top of the helmet, and it's really flat. You know, you won't be able to see it because, you know, when you're wearing it, you won't be looking on the top of the helmet. But yeah, really cool that it can just open like that really easily. And then there you see there's the registration keys as well, and boom, it snaps into place. Another thing you can see, I don't know if you can pick it up, if the camera can pick it up, but there are little ventilation holes right here because this is a hero cast. Now, for some of you that don't know, there are hero casts and there's stunt casts, and you know, there's different type of helmets for different types of shots. So of course, stunt casts are gonna have they're gonna be for the stunts, and they're gonna have like holes in the helmet, and you probably never see that, or sometimes it will have a visor on it as well. It just depends. And then there's attraction show helmets as well. They're kind of different. It just depends. And then hero are the ones that you see like close up. So this would be the helmet that you would see in like up close and personal shots, and when they're doing, you know, when they're holding the helmet, even those as well. And there's like little things different, of course, with this, and then the way it's made, little stuff. So you really can't tell the difference. So his paint job is really good. I really like it. It's very, if I could compare it to another helmet maker, which is, you know, we're just comparing, we're not seeing who's better than the other, but I can compare it to Anarchy Cosplay. A lot of people have Anarchy Cosplay helmets, and so that'll give you a good idea that it's pretty on par. Like really, like if I didn't know, I think this would be an Anarchy helmet. But that doesn't mean that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing at all, because Anarchy does really good helmets. And yeah. So, the one thing I will say is that the visor that I got, I don't know 100% if he does this with all his helmets, but feel free to comment below if you have a finished helmet from him. The visor is a bit, it's a bit see-through. Now, you can't really see it right here because I added a cloth inside the helmet. And as I take the cloth off, you can kind of, maybe you can see my hands right there, but from right here I could see my hands. And when I first got it, I could see right through. I could see my eyes and my face when I was doing that. So what I did is just grabbed a cloth. It's like a see-through cloth, a thin material that I got from like Walmart, and I just put it over that. And now I have, you can see here, you really can't see my hand, so it helps out a lot. It helps it out as you, let me just open that. The magnets are really good. See, they're really good. So yeah, you can see that right there. Just, you know, added some glue and just put it on there, and it's fine. You can still, you know, breathe easily. You can see through easily, and that's one thing. So if you guys are having the same problem, you know, that's a way to do it. So you don't have to, you know, say, oh, you know, maybe you could use like better visor material, but who knows? I don't know. It just depends on the makers, what, you know, the accessibility and whatever. So, but overall, It's a really, really good helmet, guys. If you're really looking for something, because I know he has most of the stunt and hero casts. So if you're really into that, if you're wanting to be screen accurate, you know, he has those kits. And if you're wanting to make your own helmet, you know, those kits can go, and then he can provide that for you for a good price. And that's what usually I see people do, is that they get the kit and then they they make it for themselves. I one day want to make my own helmet because I just don't have the materials, or I don't have the time to do it. But hopefully now that I'm getting situated into my new house, I will have time to do that. But for myself, I'm not gonna be selling helmets. Don't you dare ask me for a helmet. If someone asks me in the comments, they will be blocked and they will be shamed and sent to the shadow realm. No, I'm just kidding, but I don't do helmets, so please don't ask me. But anyways, okay, so the price range. So a lot of people are asking me, like, how much are these helmets? How much do they cost? Yeah, so they're not gonna be cheap, guys. Anything that I will review in the future, any type of helmets, you're going to be spending up to $200 to $400, possibly more, depending on the rarity or the maker or anything like that. But you also got to realize you get what you pay for. Now, I got this for I think I got this for $300, maybe I think $350. And so, but his normal runs go for like up to $500 at times. And I can see why. As a maker, I price my commissions as, the time that goes into doing stuff and this and that. And yeah, just looking at this, guys, it takes a lot of work. It's not easy. It's not just a bucket, It takes a lot of time to sand, to prime, to do all the painting, to do all the details that this helmet has. And, yeah, so that's what you have to consider when getting into the Power Ranger cosplay field. It's not gonna be cheap if you want to be accurate. It's just, even when you make stuff, take it from me, guys, I've learned how to make most of my stuff, and it's still a pretty penny. It still can range up to the hundreds, maybe sometimes thousands, because it just depends on what Ranger you want to be. However accurate you're going to be, that's how much it's going to cost you, depending on your budget and depending on your your sources and everything. So I'll leave a link down below for his services and his page. I think he only has a Facebook page at this time, but yeah, feel free to send him a message and say that, hey, you saw this video, blah blah blah. Yeah, by the way, I'm not sponsored by him. I paid this in full with my own money and everything, particularly my experience. So it was sent well. Love the product, love the paint job. The only thing that I would say that I take down is the visor material, but that's something that could be fixed. So if that's something that's if you have a problem with that, and then you can try something else, or talk with him about making a thicker visor material. So if I could rate this, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. Just for this whole thing overall, you're getting what you're paid for. It I can't really say how long it originally takes because this was already made, but I hear that it's not that long as most makers. So it would just depend on his workload. It would just depend on anything. So yeah, if you like something like this, go ahead, message him, say that you want something like this. So I hope you enjoyed this Black Ranger helmet made by Eric0101 review. And if you do enjoy videos like this, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified for the newest video that I will upload. And I will try to be as updated as possible. I will try to bring out more content, more videos soon. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. This is Deca Mexican and I'm signing up.